Little cricket on the windshield, ain't it hard to be alone? You've been sitting on this windshield, you go wherever I go. But you're always on the outside, where the cold winds blow. Remember when we got pulled over by that highway patrol? Do you remember how I blamed you for this car that I stole? When they took you off to prison, I felt hollow in my soul. My only lucky charm, and I made such a big mistake. I'm not so lucky anymore. I drove this car into a lake. I'm looking out that empty windshield with the last breath I take. Was it all a dream? Did I stab my roommate, or was I asleep? When I did the deed, did I wash the sheets and put bleach in this bucket? What's in this bucket? Covered in bleach, and my carpet stinks with stains all around it. Something clogged the sink. Chunky and pink, was it all a dream? This lost pinky finger poking out under the mattress and pointing at me. My roommate's dresser's empty. The bedroom door is closed. My roommate's parents came to visit, so I dressed up in my roommate's best clothes. Was it all a dream that I made them dinner? Did these folks believe that I was their child? Did they like to eat that food I prepared them? How could they not have, by the way that they smiled? This casserole is homemade, a brand new recipe. These parents knew not from where it came, till a pinky finger poked out at me. Was it all a dream? show you the way. So, bon voyage, take good care. Hey, have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your trip. What more can I say? Flip-flopping babies, fast-dropping babies, free-falling babies, out of the sky, sweet angel babies, winged ankle babies, high-flying babies, up in the sky. They chewed the cords to the landing gear, drank all the fuel from the tank. My cabin crew and me consumed in a wreckage of flames. Not a baby in sight, that's my kind of plane. When my coffin creaks and you hear me speak from inside as I'm lowered down, would you still just let them put me in the ground? And when my headstone tilts and from the silt my bone hand reaches out, will you hold it close or simply scream and shout? Because I'm not ready to go right now with so much left to do. I've got an unmade bed, loads of laundry too. When my rotten corpse is on your porch and you hear that doorbell chime, will you answer or report it as a crime? And when you see me run from the sheriff's gun, would you try to make them stop? Would you take your own gun and shoot at a cop? Because I'm not ready to go just yet. There's so much left to do. How can I leave when I never said I love you? When my casket's sealed with clasps of steel and strapped with dynamite, will you idly stand and watch that matchstick strike? And when they bury me twice consecutively in an explosive tomb of stone, will you climb into or let me die alone? Spreading peanut butter all over my body, letting insects cover my person completely. Ants and moths and ladybugs having a party. I can't help but laugh when they're tickling Dirty tears, they fill up my bathtub, till my bathtub's filled to the brim. I will drink them up swiftly, I will lay myself down and cry them all out again. Dirty tears, they caused an infection, and my eyes blew up like balloons. And when I started floating, I had no other choice but to scoop them out with a spoon. Up to my neck in this water, my empty eye sockets float. Can't stop these teardrops from running, coughing up blood through my nose. Dirty tears, they filled up my windpipe, till my windpipe burst from within. Got so bloated with teardrops that I sank like a rock, a sad rock covered in skin. Dirty tears drowned me in my bathtub. No more air could access my brain, till my inflated eyeballs came out of the blue and pulled the plug from the drain. Air from my inflated eyeballs breathed all the life back in me. With tweezers I yanked out their tear ducts. Now I can finally see. Dirty tears flowed out through the drain pipe to the city's waste treatment plant. And if I could do something to express all this joy, I'd shed one tear, but I can't. Mommy and Daddy changing my diaper, Mommy and Daddy both watching me sleep, Mommy and Daddy pushing my stroller into a ditch filled with still wet concrete. Mommy and Daddy take a vacation, Mommy and Daddy lay low for a while, Mommy and Daddy are brought back in handcuffs, incarcerated awaiting their trial. So statuesque is my cold little carcass, placed on a desk to testify. Two tiny cracks which appear where my cheeks are, leak every salty tear I cry. Mommy and Daddy break out of prison, Mommy and Daddy dig tunnels with spoons, Mommy and Daddy stealing my carcass, There's a voice in my head and it says it wants me dead. A voice in my head all the time. There's a voice in my head but it doesn't bother me. The voice in my head's a friend of mine. Because that voice that I hear's just some fungus in my ear. Since I never cleaned out the wax, over time it grew fur and a personality. Now I'll do anything it asks. Take 2 turkey legs, learn to play the drums, practice on your head until it's numb. Spin your head around, bang it on the ground, bang it till you can't hear a sound. There's a voice in my head and I did all it said, but it still could not be satisfied. So with an old pair of pliers and a coat hanger wire, I cleaned out the earwax inside. Well, this demon made of wax was a tiny lumberjack, brandishing a furry fungus axe. It lopped off my lobe and then took my bathrobe, ran away and never came back. I can't hear a thing, my eardrums just ring. Antiseptic only makes them sting. I sure miss that wax, I wish it would come back. I'm so lost without any tasks. When my earwax returned, it had been badly burned because someone used it for a candlestick. I put it back inside my ear. Now the voice that I hear speaks to me with such sweet kindness. Spoon-fed all of my meals by my great-grandkid, who unscrews all the lids of some powder that's mixed with liquid. Sponge bath, sponge on my skin. That's my great-grandkid in this tub I'm in, who has an odor which makes my head spin. Rocking chairs where I sit with these socks I knit for my great-grandkid, who has feet like 2 swollen pumpkins. A walking cane in my fist, which I use to hit my great-grandkid anytime I find known I could grow that fetus in a pumpkin patch. Look at its stem, how's it attached? It began just like any old seedling, till it sprouted some limbs and a head. It's as orange as those pumpkins and the exact size, but its eyes are red. Fetus in the pumpkin patch, grabbing my leg, holding me back. Fetus in the pumpkin patch, sickle in hand, now in my back, as my blood spilled out into the soil. Every pumpkin grew twice as big, and the fetus grew too, till the next thing I knew, there was a hole it started to dig. Fetus in the pumpkin patch, shoveling dirt, covered me fast. Fetus in the pumpkin patch, severed its stem, freedom at last, and it walked through my beautiful garden, and it uprooted all my plans. Then it broke down the door to my children's bedroom with that sickle in its hand. Oh man. Librarians couldn't make me be quiet. Librarians will not tell me how to speak when I shout and insult them, getting louder by the word, ripping chapters out of novels to make myself heard. Librarians whisper through walkie-talkies. Librarians topple a bookshelf on me in a trash heap of stories, useless facts and history, with no way left of escaping but to try and learn to read. None of these sentences make any sense, they're as boring as can be. I've read every book in this paperback pile, and yet I'm still not free. Librarians saw my skull inflating. Librarians ran from crumbling debris as my head kept expanding with each page that I read, till I broke through the ceiling, and quietly I said, Librarians, I rejoice and I thank you. Librarians, be not afraid, there's a whole world of knowledge all around you every day. So don't simply scold and shush others, hear what they have to say. All of my life I've had it rough, and the only thing I live for is this here sheet. grazing on herbs with my wife and her extended family there. They took me in as one of their kin, then they shaved themselves and covered me with wool. Now my wife won't even see me anymore, and she tells me that I've changed just because I crawl through pastures on all fours. She's gone her own way, up on a hill, apart from the herd, with a broken heart and wool-related skin rash. A pack of gray wolves mutilate me, 'cause they don't believe I'm just a human being. But I'll always only be a human being. They wanna kill me, they wanna kill me, they wanna kill me, I don't know why. They wanna take my life away from me tonight. They said they'd kill me, they said they'd kill me, they said they'd kill me, I thought they lied, until I saw their pitch black car parked right outside.
And I was big.
Ways to kill me, 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 ways to kill me. I didn't do anything wrong. They'll try to kill me, they'll try to kill me, they'll try to kill me, oh how they'll try. But can they kill someone who's no longer alive? I've gotta kill me, I've gotta kill me, I've gotta kill me while there's still time. Make them waste their gasoline and stairwell climb. I gotta down. Life is not that long. I didn't kill me, I didn't kill me, I didn't even bother to try. Getting murdered is much less work than suicide. But they wouldn't kill me, they wouldn't kill me, they wouldn't kill me when they got inside. They said they thought I was someone else, so I just sighed. Teddy bear in my bed at night when I'm sleeping. Teddy bear in my room, sleeping with me, and I sleep like an angel. I never get scared. I love my teddy bear. Teddy bear said to me last night that it's I going to do? Where can I run away to? Who will look after these two once I am gone? Teddy bear heard the back door slam and my car start. Teddy bear watched me drive off in the night, and I saw through my rear view my miserable pair of lovely teddy bears. Teddy bears that I've seen lately at the toy store. Teddy bears seem to judge my shameful deed. When I checked in that motel, I found in the chair another teddy bear. Another teddy bear. Another teddy bear. There's a scab on my knee that I peeled off to see what was hiding beneath it. I refused to believe, 'cause it looked just like me, and it looked right at me, and I started to bleed out as it giggled with glee. Pale as a snowman, dried up as a prune, my scab bought me flowers and a card that read, "Get better soon." I fainted in the public restroom. Not a doctor had seen any kneecapless green, and its small face concerned them through the X-ray machine. When they let me go free, I was an amputee, and my leg with gangrene was limping right after me. Lone wandering kneecap with nowhere to be, drifting in moonlight, searching for some company. Not all that different from me. Why doesn't anyone want us? Why don't they care? Limping in tandem, while they just stare. When I found my old scab, nothing faster was grabbed, and I placed it back over that wounded kneecap. Then I sewed my leg back with some floss that I'd had, trotting two-legged down the street of my cul-de-sac. Hope re-emerges from a rotting cocoon. My kneecap and I did a slow dance under the light breaking pet shop windows with rocks, eating boxes of dog food, taking paper clips to pick locks, setting all the zoo creatures loose. Zebras and tigers congesting highway lanes, kids riding rhinos right into construction site cranes, rabies everywhere that I look, on animals looking at me, rabies on the food that I cook, and raw steaks that I eat. Zoo creatures growling, hunched over slabs of meat. Those wild rabbit children fed me to them just for a treat. How sweet. Every time I stick out my tongue, some old trouble comes my way. A swarm of hornets left it stung and took my taste buds away. Hanging in the icy breeze like a pink popsicle, groups of sick children sneeze on it at the hospital. Poor tongue of mine, poor tongue of mine, causing trouble all the time, time. Poor tongue of mine, burned by my morning coffee, numb and pulsating fast. I couldn't feel it on my teeth when I I still had hands. You're so famous, I hear your name everywhere that I go. But they'll never know with whose hands you play up on